Let's talk religious red flags. People get caught up in religions that are not good for them and not good in general, and I feel like we don't talk about the red flags enough. Just like people need help seeing when relationships are not good for them, they need help seeing when religions are not good for them, because really, religions can be like a relationship. And just like in a relationship, if you see these red flags in your religion, then your religion is showing its character, even though you may find yourself consumed and trapped by it. The red flag I want to talk about this time is when religions label you as flawed with imaginary defects. Religions love to create illnesses or defects within you that can never really be solved or overcome, and for which the only solution is just more adherence to that religion. Christianity, for example, believes in this idea of original sin and how humans are born in a fallen state. The solution they so kindly supply? Dogged adherence over one's entire lifetime to doctrine laid out by them in order to find favor with God. Believers are kept in a state of constant stress about whether they are doing enough to find the absolution they so deeply desire, considering so many mundane and natural human activities are labeled as sins, like wanting personal autonomy over blind submission to a God you never actually see or meet, or wanting to concern oneself with trying to live a comfortable life, or like having sex. By labeling people as naturally sinful or bad and in need of whipping into shape, you overly pathologize, causing unnecessary anxiety and anguish for people who are just acting within perfectly moral bounds. It also causes a culture of shame to emerge, because when bad things befall people, which they will, because life is chaos, randomness, entropy, then it becomes the adherents' fault for somehow not being righteous enough and scrupulous enough. Now, imagine being in a relationship with someone that would treat you like this. I hope you wouldn't allow someone to shame and stigmatize you just for existing. I hope you would be with someone who would see the best in you and assume good intentions. And certainly, don't form a bond with anyone who would see you as a bad person and threaten your salvation when you're just trying to live your freaking life. I would never put up with this from a friend or partner, and I don't put up with it in a religion anymore either. You are allowed to leave that religion, throw out that dumb rule book, and be a moral person based on your own values. You are allowed to find peace in knowing that you're doing your best to be kind and loving in your life. You're allowed to laugh when you fall into any of the foibles of the human condition and brush it off and move on. No shaming or guilting or prostrating yourself required. Just apologize when you do wrong and move on, trying to be better the next time around. You're allowed to let go of the constant nitpicking and scrupulosity that adhering to religious dogma requires. That religion is never going to make you happy or bring you peace. It's so much better here on the other side when you let it all go and start living on your own terms, according to your own conscience of what it means to be a good person and live a good full life. Take your power back, babe. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me. I love you. Bye.